Lobo shows up.
It's a main man.
What up, fuckers?
No, I think that's it. So, yeah, where do we pick up? Where do we pick up? Clint,
What's up? What's up, dude?
you have a minty.
So I do. I didn't realize minty is a word, but now I know.
See, yeah, it is a word. Tis a word.
Where is the
So-
boy?
What is you? Well, where are you? You're up there. Okay.
I'm apparently up here. I don't remember putting myself up here ever.
It's because this used to be basically rubble, like a rubble house, and the Cathar was using it as like a small makeshift hut for like healing people. And then when the map changed, it never moved.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I guess I'm here. I'm talking with Eastman all over on, I guess.
God, you ask. There. It's a word.
I believed you. I believed you.
So, for most of you, even though it's been a week, outside of Selena, who is under the watchful eye of Belladonna, Clint comes out with the first of the citizens of Lake Miri that's shown themselves above ground.
Do I know his name?
Nope.
Shit. Does he even have a name?
Nope.
Fuck it. That's even worse. That makes me feel sad.
Give him a name.
The
Or
only thing that he says he's called is trouble.
That's actually fucking
Oh, but I'm assuming it's Miss Selena that gives him that designation then.
Correct.
Oh, buddy, it's okay. Oh, now I feel a bit more apprehensive. Also bad. Well, I guess. Is Ismanov, or I guess I could ask Erica, able to give him a general health checkup? Like over the course of the week, like just make sure he's
Absolutely
not like gonna die soon.
No. He fairly healthy. Like everyone in this town, the color has been drained from him.
And do they have any ideas why that is? Like, why is that the trait for the townsfolk? Like, obviously, not living on the surface is one thing, but I don't think that makes people deathly pale like a vampire.
It does not. I think Ismanov is a pretty savvy individual and can tell those fireflies are somewhat parasitic.
Right. But what do they take? Like, what? They take life force, so... Does that mean they're slowly eating away the lifespan of the citizens here?
That would require a medicine check, but he might be able to.
I would happily help with that, because it's something probably important to know, not just for this kid, but also Selena.
Although the question is, would he be the best person to know that?
I would totally flag down Erica if Ismanov believes his... Oh, yeah, that's pretty fucking solid, though. He could take this guidance. Nice. I don't know why I'm giving guidance to the cleric. I feel like he probably already has that, but...
Yeah. It's hard. The best he can give you, it's hard to say. They've certainly been through a lot, though.
That's problematic. In the long run. Alright. Well, as long as... I'm just gonna keep calling him the kid, for lack of better term. Literal lack of better terms. As long as the kid
Oh, by the way,
yes.
now that he's seen you again, he hits you with an aid.
He hits me off a what?
Ismanov hits you with an aid.
Oh!
To, stop you from dying spontaneously.
Yeah, nice.
Is Clint's like health bar still like 4?
It's 11.
Oh, I was really hoping Eastmanoff could help with that.
It's 11. 6 from you, 5 from him. I'm a magical life support right now.
As far as him helping with it, it might be possible. It would just take a sustained amount of time.
Nice.
However, there is someone here that can certainly help with it.
Yeah, I don't think she likes Clint that much, though.
Don't know if she's in the mood for that.
Yeah, well, joke's on her. I'm going to talk to her later anyways. Sucker. Anyways. Alright, well, if the kid has a clean bill of health, then I guess over the course of the week, Quint would have given him a series of general aptitude tests, not any of the specialized ones that I asked the other players about, but just check fitness and stuff like that. Like, can he march? How fast can he run? Pull-ups, stuff like that. Just general fitness, just to see that he's actually capable of making it back.
Let's see. He wouldn't be very strong.
He's probably pretty lean, though, right? From like crouch around all the time.
Yes, very, very quiet. Like to a deathly degree.
At that point, he's more akin to like a halfling or something than a human. Okay.
I would say he's definitely on the shorter side. Being probably like 15 or so. 15, 16. But fairly short, probably only like 5.
Okay. Well, he'll quote unquote grow into it. I guess Mavid's not here, so I had to ask the next best source of Blockwatch information that isn't a blood cloak, because I don't trust like that. I want to ask, not Captain Alistair. See what his thoughts are on it. Hope I'm not interrupting anything. Looking at him and Daewon.
Daewon would just look over. Nothing pressing. Is this private?
If you're willing to listen, I don't mind.
He just does a nod. What is it, Glenn?
We have a native, a local from this town. A kid of no name. Not surprising considering how they don't exactly talk in the town. He wants to join on with the watch. I'm wondering what our authorization is for recruiting people while on mission.
Another orphan. Does he have a family?
Not that I'm aware of. I haven't exactly asked, though. He might. Trying to figure out the language barrier, or lack thereof.
He just looks around. In what way?
He doesn't exactly talk. None of the villagers do. Miscellaneous seems to be isolated in that regard.
He just like
gotta converse with them, see if we get something, because instruction's gonna be a bitch if we can't communicate.
he just blinks a few times. Can you talk to him?
I have some ideas.
Then fine. Can he wield a sword?
Would that have been something Quinn could like check to see if he could hold a dagger or something? Surely he can.
Absolutely. Absolutely can.
He can. He's the only brave soul or fool amongst his village that went on the surface when the earth axes were around.
Excellent. Then perfect to die for the cause.
He seems plenty willing.
You're a new watchman, right? First mission right out of graduation.
It's hard to tell where one ends and one begins.
Right. Then here's a little bit of advice. He points over to Debron. For both of you. If you find someone willing, we can always have more numbers.
That. Look at Daron. You fresh to the field too?
We got called after post-ritual celebration to assist you.
Sorry for cutting your celebration short. I'll make it up to you at a later point.
No need, though I was quite looking forward to heading to Del Troy.
Del Troy. What good's coming due in Del Troy?
Nothing. That's why I was looking forward to it.
Looking for trouble.
I've heard it's a place that everyone should experience once.
That's so. We have a native from Del Troy amongst our number. I think he would probably disagree.
That's probably because he's already experienced it more than once.
Fair enough. Well, if nothing else, maybe give you some pointers if you head down that way. Alright. Watchman, thank you for your input. Now I need to go figure out how to make this work. Thank you.
He just says, hold up right there. What do you mean you need to figure out a way to make it work?
I'm trying to figure out how to talk to him. Converse.
He just taps his fingers against the side of his leg. You're trying to figure out a way to make language work for him.
Communication, not necessarily language, but yes.
You're not a very smart one, are you, Clint?
Never claimed to be.
That young nobleman you have from the south.
His name's Doran.
Right. He knows 8 languages or something, right?
He does.
Just nods a couple times slowly, he certainly does, doesn't he?
We'll see if I need his assistance. Sir.
Good. I'm sure you'll figure it out. You're a bright kid.
Thank you, sir. Now if you'll excuse me.
Of course. And, do me one more favor. Get out of your damn feelings.
You're not my captain.
Turns back and talks to Daron.
He ain't a captain. I'm gonna listen to him.
Hashtag not my captain. You're not my.
I'm gonna pass by Victor. I already know that he was listening. I'm not making no fucking insight rolls necessary to check to see if fucking Victor's listening. I just assume it's a constant state of being.
just like a whetstone sharpening a knife. Looks up at you.
Come on.
Does a slight nod.
Come on. Birds of a feather, Victor. Truly.
You think so?
I do. Although I wonder which one of us has the stealthier parts and which one of us has the more reckless parts.
One has to be fairly reckless to be stealthy.
Touche. Alright. Let's see if this works. Should I bring him in? Nah. We don't need to let the cleric in on fiendish influence. I'm gonna try to use the Psychic Whispers. Get 1 free per long rest. For 5 hours.
Nice. Who you bring in? The 3 of you?
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay. You are locked in then.
I'm gonna try to mentally be very calm and tranquil and let the kid know I'd be very quiet about it. I know this is sudden, but don't freak out. It's me. And Clint will be like gesturing, like pantomiming along with his words in front of the kid. Like, as if he were talking verbally, but he's totally not.
You see him like look around for a second and then like start doing a few hand signs.
Hmm.
Then you hear Victor, "You're able to speak if you think it." And he just looks, does a few more hand signs, and you see him like close his eyes. Take a deep breath in and out. Like this?
Exactly like that. Yes. Kondo nodded along with that. This must look so fucking weird to Izmanov as these fucking three idiots are like all nodding and gesturing in dead silence.
He's wondering if you guys found some mushrooms.
You just see him scratch his head. Are you able to tell us about yourself? Do you have a name?
Do you have family here?
I don't have family anymore. And the only thing I've ever been called is trouble.
Miss Selena suddenly thinks that. But it's okay. We're all trouble. We'll get you a name at some point. Or better yet, you can give yourself one.
Am I able to go with you?
That's what we're gonna find out, kid. You're a brave soul. And bravery is what your village needs right now. But I know what's in your heart. I know where you've been. You want to do something better, something more. I get that. I understand. So I won't deprive you of the chance. But you gotta prove it. Prove that you want this. Prove that you're willing to go far and wide, that you're willing to die for this cause. Do you got what it takes, kid?
Point me in the direction, and I will succeed.
That's what I like to hear. I'll look at Victor, and I'll verbally speak. I have some ideas myself, but I think it's best to ask brothers and sisters for theirs. Come on. Let's go so you can stir up some trouble.
He just looks over to you. Do you need him right now?
Do you have plans?
He makes a few hand signs.
You're trying to learn his language.
With the link you have given us, I think it would be quite easy.
That's what my hope is as well. Look at the kid, mentally communicate. Alright then, kid. Sometimes teaching's the best way to learn. So, let's have at it. Can you teach us your language? Your hand gestures. I'm sure we could find it valuable in the field.
You see him make the gestures with his hand as he says it. I can show you what I know.
I guess that's what we'll be doing for however long Victor wants to try to learn. I imagine Victor's a pretty fast study, though.
It's quite literally his thing.
Yeah, he's gonna be faster than Clint.
You actually have the best person in the whole group to do that.
Well, let's go.
Because, well, here's why.
Button press. Plagiarize talents.
Gold flare, that's fun. Doubles and done. Wait, what?
Can he just do that infinitely, or is it like he can only copy one thing at a time?
That's a fucking flare.
See? Yeah, well, one at a time.
Okay.
But
It's just
he can get that language.
All right.
And
bet.
more importantly, he might be able to teach him common.
Which is probably the more important factor. Quint will happily facilitate the endeavors of his friends.
Easy. Okay. What about the rest of y'all on this fine, fine day?
I just so fun fact, I was zoomed in like up here, and I just now zoomed out and saw Lucian just I guess standing on the edge of a cliff over Bradford.
No, I'm like right behind you. I'm like right
T-posing.
behind you.
You know what I think?
How are you right behind me?
think
I imagine
unless-
he was basically leaning on a wall.
Okay,
Unless-
fine. Then I'm right over you, crouched.
Katie comes back. I'm gonna say she's working with Clint.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Okay.
fits. That tracks. They're off in the corner doing
Yeah.
their thing.
Stop
So yeah,
it.
Bradford, Lucian. Yeah, essentially.
Yeah.
Well, actually, that's
ASD.
you.
I'm curious where the hell Channing went because he's gone now.
That's Quint.
Channing and some of the year ones went off for their training exercise.
Actually, shoot, he's a lot like Kakashi, isn't he?
A little bit.
Who?
Quentin? You mean
No, yeah, Victor. He's a copycat.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
That was kind of
Uh,
Kakashi's whole thing, wasn't it?
yeah, because he
Yeah.
started
Was it?
mimicking the other guy with the water dragon fucking jutsu shit.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
like in
yeah,
the
that's kinda
first season,
dark.
and then they kind of forgot about it, I guess.
Hmm.
It didn't,
for,
it didn't
for
make
more
it popular.
things.
Garbage.
He-
Yeah.
He copied the Sharingan and all that.
I never got that far into Naruto to actually to learn that.
My kids have actually watched every episode.
Jesus.
Damn.
Did
Yeah,
you
they
get
really
Boruto
like it.
too?
My
She
daughter
can-
did. My son, not as much.
You should bug her by being like, "Hey, what's Boruto's dad's son's name?" And just really confuse her.
Boruto's dad's-
Yeah, Boruto's dad's son.
You should get them into One Piece.
But
No,
Boruto-
Oh god. don't do that. I mean, they'll never have another show they ever need to watch because they will only ever have it. They only do.
True.
Or-
So,
or-
do any of y'all do anything?
I think Bradford's just kind of creeped out by Lucy and is like, "Okay, bud, do you need something?
Help.
What?
Yes.
Say more than one word."
Fucking hard. I don't know how we're supposed to do this. You know, you did this. I was just being nosy.
This is what happens when you're nosy. It's just talk to him, learn the guy, help him. I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out myself. Why are you looking to me for help?
You're the only other person I trust here.
Reverend's shoulder's kind of like, no, not shoulder. He looks slightly proud of that. It's just like, oh, that's actually quite nice to hear. But also, why would you pick me and not like Clint or something? Clint is better at the talking thing.
Because Clint is fucking crazy.
Shit.
Yeah.
Okay, like okay, he's still good at talking. Just also talking to the other things. Crazy.
That's not the other things part. He's just literally crazy. I can't trust him at times. It's so weird.
Okay, yeah, fair.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. God, how does Garth help with this?
Thinks he's brave, but it's really just like something up there isn't working.
Great. Oh, they hate Bricky. It works in different
She
ways.
like walks over to you. What are you doing?
Oh, hey, what's up?
Why are you hanging off that side of the cliff?
It's comfortable up here.
Just get down. Get down.
Oh, okay.
There you go. Look, so, Kellen asked us to talk to some of the...
I guess you just fall, yeah. Jesus, that's really bad.
He takes full damage.
So you fall down, and Briggy just like looks at you,
Ow.
and then back up to Bradford.
Bradford
Why
just
would
asked-
she do that?
Why would she... She wants us to talk to some of the other ones because of a big question that they're going to have to answer. Just kind of like looks at her to see if she's kind of picking up what he's putting down. Hopefully she is. And she kind of just suggested that Lucian goes talk to... Garth is going to ask the pronunciation. Grimwold?
Grimwold.
Grimwold, okay.
No R.
Yes, I try not to say the R. I'm paying attention to that one. She's suggested Lucian goes talk to Grimwold.
Why would she do that? You're terrible talking to people.
Yeah, this is,
See?
and now you see why we're at the current predicament of him being attached at the hip to me.
I still haven't gotten up yet.
Bradford just grabs him by the scruff of the neck like a cat and just picks him up. He has +4 strength. He could probably do that. Lucian weighs like a pound of grapes. Or a bag of grapes.
Pound. Just a pound. Just a
Nope.
pound.
How
a
much
pound.
is a pound of grapes?
Drapes.
Pound.
Is it as heavy as a pound of feathers?
No, it's clearly heavier. Feathers are super light. Anyways, regardless, I don't have much of an idea of how to. They do a lot of sciencey things. They do tinkering things. That's not my place. I don't know how to talk to them, and I'm not the one that's going to talk to them. He says, looking at Lucian.
Then who are you going to talk to?
Oh yeah, Channing. Which I'm not sure entirely how to approach that one either, to be frank. But it's more down to earth.
I'd say you should just consider being yourself, but that might be a terrible idea.
Why would that be a terrible idea?
Because you're bad at talking to people.
That's a terrible fucking idea, yeah. So what about you? What have you been up to?
Trying not to die.
How's that going?
Better than yesterday.
Yeah. Yeah.
She just like takes a deep breath. I think he likes guns, right?
Hmm.
Maybe you could talk to him about guns.
Yeah, I mean, you do have that in common.
It's straightforward. It just seems very forced. Would it seem forced? Would it seem weird?
It's only
Didn't
forced
it-
if you make it weird.
She just looks over to you, Bradford.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you know a thing or two about protecting those you love.
Right, okay, I can pick up where you're putting down on that.
So then I think you have a plan. She just like looks up, and I realize I'm kind of stupid right now. Because I just told you to be yourself.
But in a very long and roundabout way. Look, it's not about having the best plan or the smartest plan. It's about actually executing on the plan. And then he grabs Lucian by the shoulders, points him in the direction of Grimold, and just shoves him in that direction. Like, start going.
Lucian takes a step forward and then looks back at Bradford, and he takes the tiniest step forward as well.
Thumbs up.
Briggy just steps behind you. It's not about having a good plan or even executing it. It's just about showing someone you give a damn about them in this world. Sangelia know there's far too little of it, and she just pushes both of you.
Ah!
Okay, yeah, okay. Well, she's much wiser than I give her credit for. Boop, boop. No. Oh, come on. He'll back Lucian. He won't lead the conversation, but he'll be there.
Ah!
He also gives a thumbs up to Briggy on the way out, just like, thanks.
She just does a slight nod. Roll up insight.
I can roll one whole insight. I only have a +3. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you don't, yeah. She just like watches you for a second before turning back around.
I'm concerned about Briggy. I should talk to Briggy more often. But anyways, that's a conversation for a different time. Dude. And like I said, Bradford's gonna have your back. You're gonna lead the conversation. So go. He's not going forward until Lucia goes forward. Go. Shoot. Actually, I have a call from work, so you're on the spot.
Damn it!
I have a cutaway if you need some time.
Very, very clever deception, Garth. Very good.
Perfect timing. Gregor,
Calling your own phone. Very good.
Plugged his landline in just to do that.
He just Discord called himself. Hi, Gregor. What are you doing?
So here's a quick question. While Calliope's out on the training exercise or regimen, would she have left her smithing tools here?
Sure. Yeah, why not?
Then he's currently borrowing them to carve runic grooves in his half-plate. What attribute should Smith's tools be?
Probably strength.
Okay. You're generous.
Where's generous God?
Okay. Well, that would be bad.
So you're over here carving it, and Briggy, who is just done talking with them, walks over, looks at you. What are you doing?
I'm trying to get the shapes right.
It doesn't look like you're trying very hard. That looks terrible.
Do you think you could help teach me?
No, it would look worse if I did it. She just looks down at it. What are you doing that for, anyways?
I have no idea.
Is it an idea you'd rather keep to yourself?
I don't know how much you've paid attention to some of the things I've done in battles. I don't know that we've ever particularly paid attention to each other in them, now that I think about it. The idea is I'm going to take something I can do and leave it here, and then activate it when I need it.
Like an enchantment?
Kind of, yeah.
Like that skill that Doran is really good at. And standing right over there and could be asked for help.
I wasn't aware he knew a lot about it, but I guess that makes sense for him to know a lot about everything.
She just like looks down at the rune and like rubs her finger on it. I guess it's not as bad as I said it was. What's wrong with your hand, by the way?
Oh. Yeah. I'm still, figuring that out, I guess you could say.
Alright. Now I roll an insight for her. Oh, it's to GM. It's pretty good. I'm keeping it. It's a 23.
Okay. Either by the way he says it or the way he shifts when he says it, she can tell that he's not saying everything.
She just looks up at you and does like a slight nod. Okay, Gregor. If you ever find yourself needing help, you know we're here.
I was going to maybe talk to someone else about it, but I guess we could.
She just looks around. Well, it seems we got nothing but time anyways.
Do you think people have dreams that mean something?
Roll an insight. With advantage. Oh, reroll.
She did so bad.
Reroll your insight, Gregor. Oh, wait, you got a 12. You don't need to. I'm dumb. I gave you advantage. She, like, takes a deep gulp at that, and you see a little bit of sweat on her brow. Okay. I guess I do, Gregor.
I'm sorry, I forgot that you had the bad experience. I was mentioning it more for me than for you.
You did nothing wrong. You need not apologize. Tell me about your dream.
I had a dream about a white wolf in the Dusklands. It was hunting, but also being chased. It was a predator, but prey too. And I thought that was Frogna. And the wolf became corrupted. Now I wonder if the wolf was not Frogna. And they'll just kind of look at the hand that's fucked up.
But you wonder if it's Regaldna.